Wilson! You're gonna love it!
Great choices, man, but I tell you what, you need to get more of this. This stuff here is really delicious. They got a great deli department here. You can get like all kinds of food.
Corn! Corn!
You can get like ham and cheese and ham. It's delicious.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to say that new greeter you guys hired is amazing.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Gotta get
Oh, that's just Dave. He doesn't work here. He's our #1 fan.
all of you! I'm the sheriff in town, the Wilson sheriff!
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT physical. They help you manage your pain and overall wellness right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Our company's successful because of our employees, and it's because our employees are engaged. And we work constantly at creating the environment that enables them to be engaged. And then we give them permission to take action. We want to be the best job that our employees have ever had and the best place that they've ever worked. I live every day for the excitement of our employees, watching them grow, seeing the successes that we can make in a very competitive market, and making a difference in the world.
People ask us all the time, how can God Be Home Furnishings have furniture and mattresses in stock where with most other stores you have to wait months for furniture? It's because we have a huge warehouse with over 75,000 square feet full of furniture and mattresses. So almost every item you see in our stores is in stock and ready to be delivered to your home. And is all being delivered by our friendly delivery crew. Quality furniture at affordable prices. Get it at Godby's today.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your Erie agent in Sheridan is Bragg Insurance Agency. Get a quote at bragginsurance.com.
Erie Insurance.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include First Farmers Bank and Trust, Jessup Farms, The Farmers Bank, Legacy Images, Handmade on Maine, Horizon Real Estate, More Etc., H&N Outdoor Services, Woody's Pizza, KV Elliott American Legion Post 67. Thank you for your continued support. Go Blackhawks.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Delphi High School for tonight's matchup between the Sheridan Blackhawks and the Delphi Oracles. I am Daniel Bragg, joined alongside, as always, by three-time state champion with the Blackhawks, Nick Doty. Nick, we all were a little shocked last week. What kind of game are you expecting to see here?
I'm hoping the Hawks are going to bounce back here tonight. You know, it was a poor outing last week. You know, you can blame weather, you can blame whatever, but this is a new game, and, you know, it's homecoming here tonight, and I know when I played, I liked ruining people's homecoming, so let's go Blackhawks.
Yeah, it is homecoming night here in Delphi, so halftime's going to be 20 minutes, so
boy howdy.
Feel no obligation to sit around and just stare at your screen for 20 minutes, because we're not going to either. Blackhawks again come in 3-3 following falling to Taylor at homecoming last week. It was the first time the Hawks had ever lost to Taylor. So I'm hoping that the Hawks come out really fired up and wanting to send a message to everybody, because, again, that shocked. I mean, you saw it in rankings and everything. That
right.
The state was in shock that this team, and honestly, it's the second time this year that we've sent them into shock when the Blackhawks lost to North Miami, unfortunately, on a Saturday. And then, last week, I think I've discovered maybe the Hawks just don't like weather.
That could be, because there was weather in both those games.
Well, the North Miami, they never really had to play in the weather, but they certainly didn't want to play on Saturday.
Exactly.
Huh? The coin toss has happened. Let's see who wins. Both teams sporting a little bit of pink. Not everybody, but quite a few players. It's noticeable as we're in Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Ladies, get your screenings.
The Blackhawks have won the toss and deferred. So Delphi going to receive.
All right.
So the Blackhawks going to go on defense first, try to send a message to the Oracles, at least on the defensive side of the ball. We'll see what kind of football game we're going to get out of these Blackhawks. Again, when they're good, I mean, they've been good.
Right.
And then, yeah, especially the North Miami and especially last week. I mean, nobody saw them losing to Taylor.
Yeah, and you and I had that discussion on the way up here, on that hour drive that we had.
Yeah.
It's all going to depend on what Blackhawk team shows up here tonight. Are they going to come out looking like they don't want to play like they did for half a game last week, or are they going to come out the gate, put a bunch of points on the board and go home?
Yep. The good news for the Blackhawks, at least Jalen Arnold is no longer in a cast.
Right.
So we did notice that before the game. He is not playing tonight, but at least he's not in a boot anymore.
Still nursing it, but hopefully he'll be back soon.
Yeah, his presence was felt those first few weeks in a big way, and the Blackhawks have tried to carry on without him. They did, again, up until last week, they had done a pretty good job, but we'll see what they have in store for these Oracles. As the Blackhawks going to kick it away. Owen Bell going to come out. Has done a very good job in his kicking duties this year. Even had a field goal last week.
Carried about 15 yards.
Hey, you know what? It was enough, and I think he had the 8 of the wind because, yeah, everything was bad last week.
Oh, yeah.
Owen Bell set to pick up for Sheridan.
Owen Bell going to run up on it. 2 Oracles back at their own 5. And it's going to be fielded right about the 6. Looking for a hole through the middle and gets brought down immediately. It's going to get down to about the 23, and that's where the Oracles will take over on offense.
See what the defense has in store.
Now, if I remember correctly, the Oracles are not afraid to go to the air.
Right.
They like to run a different kind of offense than the Hawks might necessarily be used to going up against. But the pass defense has done pretty good, except for, again, the Blackhawk defense. The real big problem that they've had this year is they like to give up big plays out of nowhere.
Right.
3 wideouts on the near side, 1 on the far side. It's going to be a good snap pass out into the flat. He's got a block out there, but nice job by the Blackhawks to shut that down.
It's a good stop.
Brody Heck breaks off the block and makes the stop for a very short gain of only 1, bring up 2nd and 9.
Pretty bold coming out and pass.
Well, again, I seem to recall that's what this team likes to do. Let's see what they do here on 2nd and 9 as McAtee in the shotgun. Going to give it off right up the middle this time, and that immediately gets swarmed by about 4 Blackhawks.
Good job by the Hawks front there collapsing the center.
So he got about another yard, so make it 3rd and 8.
Brett Huffman on the carry. Gain of 1 up to the 25-yard.
So the Blackhawk defense, at least on the first 2 plays, came out ready to play. Huffman, the ball carrier that time. Blackhawks would love nothing more than to get a 3 and out to start this game.
Oh, yeah.
Send a message. Again, McAtee in the shotgun. Takes the high snap, brings it down, going to sling it way out there, and it's just going to be over the head of the intended receiver, that being Hartley. And the Blackhawks force a punt to start the game.
That's a way to start.
We'll see what kind of offense the Blackhawks can come out in here. Going to be back to receive will be Jacob Hall and Alexander.
Partly in punt formation for Delphi.
It's a low snap, and I thought he was gonna do a fake there for a second. But it just rolls out of bounds. Right about the 45, so the Blackhawks going to have pretty decent field position to start.
It wasn't pretty.
Well, we've seen that style of punting before.
Yeah. Not in a while.
Yeah, the running drop kick thing. But Hartley gets some decent yardage out of it.
Sure.
Blackhawks going to take over at the 46. Hagan under center. Takes the snap, going to give it off to Hall. And a flag comes flying in behind the play.
Got a feeling we're going to see a hold.
As Hall got about 4 on that carry. But we'll see.
Flag on the play.
It is going to be a hold against the Blackhawks.
That'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Not sure who the hold was against, but either way, the Hawks make life difficult for themselves on the first play from scrimmage. So it'll be 1st and 20 now.
Hawks in a hurry coming up.
Yeah, Hawks run to the line. Hagan with a man in motion. Gives it to Cravens. He's got a big hole, cuts it to the outside, back to the inside now, gets all the way across the 45.
Pretty close.
I think he's going to be about a half-yard shy of the stick, but a nice carry by Alex Cravens.
Yeah, good pickup.
Makes up for that extra 10 that they needed to earn. So bring up 2nd and 1 now after that very nice carry by Cravens. Hagan once again under center. It's going to be another give, this time to Hall. Gets it outside, cuts it upfield, spun down at about the 37, but enough for the first down.
Making it look easy.
Yeah, those two plays certainly.
Yeah.
I mean, even the one that got called back for a hold, Hall got about 4 on it.
Right.
Don't forget, folks, if you want to buy raffle tickets for the
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 37 of the Oracles. Hagan in the shotgun now. First time of that tonight. Takes the snap, going to roll out to his right, looking downfield, slings it out there. He's got Spencer. He was there, but well overthrown. Bring up 2nd and 10. And Nick, I know you don't necessarily, you're not a fan of the pass game.
No.
But I'm actually, I like that play call only because, you know, you're showing the Oracles that they can't sell out on the run.
Right, and it seemed well executed, so.
It's going to be a pitch to Hall, cuts it upfield, gets across the 45, down to about the 43. So it'll be a gain of about 5, bring up 3rd and 5 now.
Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd down and 5 for Sheridan from the Delphi.
Blackhawks got to get to the 27. Hagan once again under center. It's going to be a give to Cravens upfield. He gets enough for the stick, still on his feet, falls forward to about the 16. And the Blackhawks move the sticks once again.
I'm telling you tonight, Daniel, I'd give it to Cravens every play.
Yeah, he's done a good job the few times he's gotten to this. But I like the Hall and Cravens switch up.
Yeah.
We didn't see a lot of Hall last week, but he certainly gave him a shot towards the end of that game.
Right.
This time Hall again. Shakes off one tackle, reaches forward to about the 10. I think they're going to give him the 11.
What I like right now, Daniel, is the Blackhawks seem to be playing with much more urgency, running to the ball out of the huddle every single play.
Yeah, they look a lot more ready to play.
They're awake.
Yeah. Once again, Hagan under center. Hall in motion, pitch to Hall. He's just going to get hit in the backfield and brought down at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker came flying in there for the Oracles, bring up 3rd and 5 now. Spencer going to come in, and out goes Barnes. And the Blackhawks back in the shotgun. It's going to be a high snap, brings it down, gets it to Cravens, and immediately hit in the backfield.
Somebody missed a couple blocks there.
That's going to be a loss of about 3 on the play, bring up 4th and 8.
Well, I would give it to Cravens again.
Either that or, no, I was going to say, I was about to say where you kicked a field goal.
I think I would have gone for it.
I mean, again, it's one of those where you're trying to build that confidence after such a down after last week.
Right.
You take the points here, and a 32-yarder coming up. It's a good snap. The kick is down, and it's blocked. Man came in there without, I think, being touched at all.
I'm guessing it was the long snapper's man.
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 25. I'll tell you what, Nick, the last 2 weeks, the Hawks have blown a lot of opportunities inside the 20.
And this is the first blown opportunity of the night. We saw it, what, 3 or 4 times last week?
3 times last week where they just couldn't get anything, and they were inside the 10 sometimes.
Right, red zone and just couldn't do anything.
The defense going to come back out here. Did a pretty good job. Not pretty good. They did a phenomenal job against the Oracles that first drive. Again, McAtee takes the snap, looking to pass, slings it out there, got a man out there. They're going to give him the 30, so a 5-yard completion. We'll bring up 2nd and 5 now. Delphi showing that they're not afraid to go to the air.
No.
5:51 left in the first quarter. Make sure you go get your wrap up.
Already halfway through this opening quarter, still no score. Ball at the Oracle 30, 2nd and 5. McAtee again takes the snap, rolling to his left this time. That one's blocked.
We got a penalty.
Flag comes flying in. I imagine it's a hold. It is going to be a hold, man. I'll tell you what. You get called for a hold, and that pass never had a chance.
Right.
Apparently you weren't holding enough.
Right.
As McAtee had no time to get rid of that ball. There'll be a 10-yard penalty against the Oracles, back them up to their 20. So bring up 2nd and 15 now.
I think this officiating crew is going to be calling a very tight game here tonight.
Yeah, it appears that way so far. As long as it's fair,
right?
Call it as tight as you want.
It, exactly.
Yep. McAtee takes the snap, rolling to his left now, going to carry it himself, and he might be gone. That's not McAtee, that's Hartley.
He's got wheels.
10-5, touchdown, Oracles. And
80 yards.
That's been the story of the Blackhawks defense this year.
Yep.
They don't give up 5-yard touchdowns. They give up 80-yard touchdowns. And the Oracles strike first. I promise that wasn't a gunshot. They're setting off fireworks. It's going to be going off all night every time.
Wrong side of town.
Yeah. Every time the Delphi Oracles score, I imagine. Now the Blackhawks got to watch for that, as it was a direct snap to Hartley. The kick is up. It looks good. It is good. With 5:17 to play in the first quarter. Delphi on top. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
You're gonna love it!
Great choices, man. But I tell you what, you need to get more of this. This stuff here is really delicious. They got a great deli department here. You can get like all kinds of food.
Corn!
You can get like ham and cheese and ham. It's delicious.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to say that new greeter you guys hired is amazing.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Gotta get
Oh, that's just Dave. He doesn't work here. He's our number one fan.
all of you. I'm the sheriff in town, the Wilson sheriff.
Welcome back to Delphi High School. 5:17 still to play in the first quarter. Delphi strike first on a 80-yard run by Joshua Hartley. That was right after the Hawks had a blocked field goal. So the Sheridan offense going to come back out, now trailing. They haven't spent a lot of the year or a lot of the season thus far trailing.
Right.
And especially this early in the game. I mean, obviously, a lot of football to play, but Hartley with those wheels ran right around the defense.
I mean, he gapped him pretty quick. It's a good boot.
It's a good boot. Fielded at the 18-yard line. That's Cravens returning it. Gets spun out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him here. I think they're standing right about the 38. So a pretty decent return by Cravens. Let's see if the Blackhawks go back to the run game. That's really where they saw a lot of success that last time.
Right.
Tried going to the air a few times and just wasn't happening, at least that drive. So 1st and 10, Hagan under center. It's going to be a give right up the middle. Gets out across the 45. Not sure who the ball carrier was. Let's see when they get up. It was Alex Cravens that time. Bring up 2nd and 2. Hagan takes the snap, gives it off to Cravens once again, gets enough for the first down. And Blackhawks move the chains once more.
It's a good pickup.
So the ball's going to be spotted at the 49. Now the Hawks, they had urgency in that first drive. I feel like they're running even faster to the ball now.
Right.
Hagan takes the snap, going to give to Hall this time. Hall with some room to run, gets it past the stick and gets spun down at about the 31. So a nice carry by Jacob Hall.
Hall's got some speed.
Yeah, again, Hall. This tandem of Hall and Cravens tonight has started pretty good through the first two drives. But a problem that we aren't used to seeing is when they get down here. Inside the 30, the last 2 weeks, they have struggled.
The Achilles heel so far.
Hagan, again, gives off to Cravens. Tries backing his way. He might have got to the 30.
That one small stutter misstep, that cost that one.
So basically be no gain on the play, bring up 2nd and 10.
Back around, no gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
Blackhawks once again with 2 wideouts on the near side. Going to be in the shotgun this time. Hagan takes the snap, rolling out to his right. Got a man out there. It's right through the hands of Caleb Alexander. And the bummer about incompletion right there is now you got a 3rd and 10. You're not going to punt down here, but still.
Right. They might go to the air again, but again, Cravens can get you 8.
Yeah. Cravens or Hall.
At least, yeah.
Wouldn't be shocked to see a run here. Try to get at least half of it. Hagan takes the snap, going to turn around, give it to Hall, and Hall immediately gets hit, but still on his feet, fights forward across the 30 down to about the 29, but still a long way to go. So it'll be 4th and 8. It's absolutely a go for it down.
Right.
See what they do here. They've shown a willingness to go to the pass, so do you choose to go to the run?
I think right now
try to fool
the
Delphi.
Safe bet's going to be the run.
Going to be Hall, the deep back. He's going to drop back, slings it out in the flat to Hall. 4 Oracles all swarm him. And once again, Delphi stops the Blackhawk offense.
Back by an onslaught of Oracles. Short of the line of game. First down, Delphi.
Nick, I don't know about essentially a screen pass on 4th and 8.
No, I don't think that's the ideal route for the situation, in my opinion.
So the Oracle's going to take over at the 29. The Blackhawk offense once again gets stopped inside the 30. They have no trouble getting there.
Right.
But as soon as they get there, it's like
they just can't close.
Yeah. McAtee in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking to his left, going to sling it out in the slot, and it's over the shoulder catch. A beautiful catch by Hartley, perfectly placed by McAtee. The Blackhawks have no answer so far for Hartley.
Pass completion of 44 yards from McAtee to Hartley.
The senior torching the Hawks thus far. So it'll be 1st and 10 as they completely flip the field. Ball's at the 27 of the Blackhawks. Now it's a gut check time for the defense.
Yes, it is.
McAtee going to give it right up the middle, and immediately that run is blown up. It wouldn't shock me if they completely abandon the run altogether.
And just go to the air. The Hawks have already shown that they can get burned, so let's see what they do.
They haven't run the ball but maybe 2 or 3 times, and every single time I feel like the best they've gotten is back to the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 12, right at 2 minutes left in the first quarter. McAtee back into the shotgun. He's immediately looking Hartley's way again. Slings it out down there, makes the catch, and he's going to be brought down inside the 5. The Blackhawks have no answer for this pass attack right now. It's going to be a 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal. Ball's at the 4-yard line. Hartley, the quarterback this time, takes the snap. And he slipped.
He slipped. Turf Monster got him.
So it's going to be a loss of 2 on the play as Hartley loses his footing.
He's kicking himself for that.
That's going to be a dangerous formation for the Blackhawks tonight.
Yep.
Again, they haven't shown any sort of speed in being able to shut down Hartley.
Right.
That's how he scored his 80-yarder, lined up in the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm.
So 2nd and goal. Ball's now at the 7. Once again, Hartley going to be in the quarterback position. It's going to be a direct snap. He's trying to get in there, gets spun down at about the, I think they're going to give him the 4.5 maybe.
Maybe.
To bring up 3rd and goal now. If the Hawks are able to stop him here, it's going to be a huge, at least mental win. The Oracles don't get in here. I imagine this will be the last play of the first quarter. 3rd and goal. McAtee back at quarterback. Going to roll out to his right. Got no time, just going to have to get rid of it. And that falls incomplete. So they will have to run another play. It's going to be 4th down. see what they do here. Again, the run attack hasn't been able to do anything.
Right, but you're close enough now. I mean, a run up the middle might do it.
I would go back to Hartley direct snap.
Yeah.
I just have him run it right up the middle.
That's
well, I don't know, right up the middle. He doesn't have the size. He hasn't run over anybody. He's just running around everybody.
Take the corner maybe.
I don't want to give the coaches any advice.
No, I don't either, but, game recognized game.
Yeah. So it's 4th and goal. They're going to be in the shotgun once again.
Timeout.
Who used it? It'll be the Oracles. Delphi uses their first timeout of the first quarter. When we come back, only 13 seconds left in the first quarter. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson, you're gonna love it!
Great choices, man. But I tell you what, you need to get more of this. This stuff here is really delicious. They got a great deli department here. You can get like all kinds of food.
Corn!
You can get like ham and cheese and ham. It's delicious.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to say that new greeter you guys hired is amazing.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Gotta get
Oh, that's just Dave. He doesn't work here. He's our #1 fan.
all of you. I'm the sheriff in town, the Wilson sheriff.
Our company's successful because of our employees, and it's because our employees are engaged. And we work constantly at creating the environment that enables them to be engaged. And then we give them permission to take action. We want to be the best job that our employees have ever had and the best place that they've ever worked. I live every day for the excitement of our employees, watching them grow, seeing the successes that we can make in a very competitive market, and making a difference in the world.
13 seconds left in the first quarter. 4th and goal upcoming. Delphi trying to punch it in. McAtee takes the snap, rolling out to his right. Going to have no time, slings it out there, well out of bounds. So the Hawks come away, forcing the turnover on downs.
Good stop.
So a mental victory for the Blackhawks.
Will it be enough?
I'm not worried about them when they're this far away from the goal.
Right.
Maybe they can score from this end.
I'm worried from the 30 on.
Yeah, maybe they can score from this end.
Right.
Like, never take possession of the ball down into 30 when you're only 30 yards out. Just score really big plays.
Now, be careful here with the rush.
Yeah. It's going to be 1st and 10. Ball's at the 5. Blackhawks with a long way to go. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Going to turn around and hand it off, and he's got some room to run. That's Craven spinning forward all the way down to about the 25. And that'll do it for the first quarter. At the end of the first, Hawks on top. Or, I'm sorry, trail the Oracles 7-0. We'll be right back right after this.
Wilson, you're gonna love it!
Great choices, man. But I tell you what, you need to get more of this. This stuff here is really delicious. They got a great deli department here. You can get like all kinds of food.
Corn!
You can get like ham and cheese and ham. It's delicious.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to say that new greeter you guys hired is amazing.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Gotta get
Oh, that's just Dave. He doesn't work here. He's our #1 fan.
all of you. I'm the sheriff in town, the Wilson sheriff.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT physical. They help you manage your pain and overall wellness right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Welcome back for the start of the second quarter. Hawks facing a 1st and 10. Ball's at the 25. Hagan under center. Takes the snap, going to give it off right up the middle. Still fighting forward, gets to the 30, maybe the 31. As Jacob Hall lowers his shoulder, runs over a few defenders. Bring up 2nd and 5. Nick, I can't say that the Blackhawk offense struggled in the first quarter. It's just they struggled to finish.
Right.
2nd and 5. Hagan going to give it off to Cravens this time. Gets hit immediately, but still fights forward almost to the 35. I think they're going to give him the 34. So it'll bring up 3rd and 1.
To piggyback onto your previous point, yeah, the offense hasn't struggled. They struggle once they hit the 30.
Yeah. Yeah, for the second week in a row, they get inside the 30, and it's like they forget how to even running the ball. It doesn't matter. Like, even running, they generally, the story is they run it on first, they get no yards, and then all of a sudden they don't know what to do from there.
It's a panic.
Yeah. 3rd and 1. Hagan gives it off right up the middle.
Randu's block.
He got about half a yard. The near side's going to mark him, I think, about a half yard shy. Honestly, I would go for this. I know you can't punt this.
Right.
I don't think they're going to.
No, they won't. It's going to be keep up the middle.
It'll be 4th and half a yard about.
It's going to be up the middle, but they're going to collapse.
Blackhawks have turned it over on downs their first 2 possessions. Watch for Hagan right up the middle here. It is going to be a Hagan keeper, and he's got it. It's nice to know that you can
it's reliable.
Execute that.
Yeah.
The fact that they've been able to execute that all season.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know if it's the length of him.
He punches
for some
it so
reason,
quickly.
He punches it so quickly, and he gets pushed from behind. I mean, they really execute it quite well.
As soon as he breaks the line of scrimmage, he's got guys behind him shoving him.
So 1st and 10, ball's at the 37. Hagan once again under center. It's going to be a give to Cravens in the backfield. Trying to get around his blocker. He does. Oh, my goodness. I thought he was going to be shut down in the backfield.
There was a lot going on in that play, Daniel.
Yeah.
Just a swarming mess behind the line.
Cravens willed that to a 5-yard gain. Bring up 2nd and 5.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. 42-yard line. 2nd down for 3rd.
The ball's at the 42. Hagan takes the snap again. Going to give it off to Cravens again. Going to get brought down right at the 45. So another nice gain on the play. Bring up 3rd and about 2. Nick, I've noticed noticeably in this game, Hagan rather, and since you're a center, you'll appreciate this.
Yeah.
Hagan seems like he's much more up in there tonight.
I may have mentioned that last week. Yeah, he needs to be up in there, not to be lewd.
Yeah. Cravens takes the carry, gets enough for the 1st down. Blackhawks get into Oracle territory.
To continue on that, the more that your center can feel where a quarterback is at and what he's doing, the better off you're going to be.
Well, and I wonder if that wasn't a real focal point after last week and all the fumbles that they had.
Right.
As that ball got slick, I mean, they were struggling to get any sort of snap off.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 49 of the Oracles. Hagan takes the snap, going to drop back to pass, slings it out there. He underthrows him, and it's picked off. A one-handed pickoff, and now he's got room to run. Hartley gets smacked right at the 45, but the Blackhawks.
Flag, and flag.
There are flags in the backfield. I would imagine there's a hold, though.
Yeah.
There are 2 in what was the Sheridan backfield.
One-handed pick.
It's going to be against the Blackhawks, and it's going to be declined. Blackhawks getting their own way.
Yep.
That's 2 turnover on downs and a pick to end their offensive drives that, honestly, all of them have shown promise.
Mm-hmm.
But we're still in a situation where Delphi, who has shown that they can throw the ball on this team, now with a chance to go up 2 scores.
Yeah, right now the saving grace is it's only a 1-score game.
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the Oracle 45. McAtee, it's a low snap, gathers it up, rolls out to his right, still looking downfield. Has a short completion, but gets it out to about the 49. That's where they're going to mark it into Blackhawk territory.
I'm not sure if that was a drawn-up pass or if he just kind of...
No, there were too many guys running routes. So
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure that was a drawn-up pass. That tight end was perfectly placed right there. So 2nd and 4. Blackhawk defense has got to. They need a turnover. They need something to.
Right. Something.
Give them a boost here.
Right. Pop a ball loose or intercept or something here.
An interception would be huge because Delphi's pretty much been doing whatever they want. Now it's a direct snap to Hartley. He pitches it out wide, and he's going to get brought down after a short gain. Hartley pitched it out to Huffman. So a short gain on the play brings up 3rd and 3. A big 3rd down for the Blackhawks.
Don't forget, folks, the Delphi High School Band is having a mattress fundraiser on Saturday, November 2nd at the high school from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Delphi finally gets the play into the quarterback.
I was say they're taking their time here.
The Hawks will start the second half with the ball, but how much of a deficit are they going to be dealing with? 3rd and 3. It's going to be a run trying to get it around the edge. It's Huffman, and there's a flag in the backfield. There's a flag downfield, too. Let's see what these penalties are here. I would assume a hold, the first one, but the second one downfield, I don't know what this one's going to be.
Could be offsetting.
Yeah. There was a Hawk being blocked all the way down here, though.
Holding?
It is a hold. I think it might have been 2 holds on the same play, just in 2 different locations.
That's what it looks like.
I think the officials are trying to make sure which hold Coach Wright wants to accept. I'm going to assume it's the one at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So after the Oracles were able to convert on that one, going to have to run another 3rd down. Now it's going to be 3rd and 13. So the Blackhawks get some help there.
And they will take it tonight.
Well, but now, again, the way they've defended the pass, I get nervous about this play.
Could be a long ball, yeah.
Yeah. Delphi's going to be going probably the completion's going to be, they're wanting at least half of it probably through the air.
Right.
We'll see here. 3rd and 13. McAtee in the shotgun. Looking to pass, looking to his left. Had to bring it down as he's getting rushed in the backfield and brought down for the sack. It is blown dead. He tried getting rid of it.
He almost did. If they didn't blow it dead.
Well, he actually sat down on a Blackhawk. He never actually went all the way down.
That's what I'm saying.
But a nice play by the Blackhawks shutting that down, and now going to have a chance here. You'd love nothing more than to be able to hold the ball for the final 6 minutes.
Right.
And then get the ball to start the second half. Hall and Alexander back to receive it. It's a low snap, and is he going to? He throws it out, and they make the catch.
And the first down.
It's right at the stick. It's going to be enough for a first down.
Wow.
And absolutely perfectly. See, that's the danger when you got
people
Hartley. Yeah, when you got Hartley at the punter. I thought he was going to run it the first time, but that's going to be enough for a first down. So after the Blackhawk defense thought they were getting off the field.
Now it's scramble mode.
Yeah, the Oracles are just doing whatever they want early in this one.
Right.
So McAtee in the shotgun once again. Hartley's the wideout on the far side. It's going to be a high snap. Hands it off to Huffman. He cuts back upfield, gets down to about the 37, so a nice carry.
It's a good run.
Brought down by Brody Heck.
To bring up 2nd and 3.
8 yards on the carry for Huffman. 2nd down and 8. Delphi.
And that clock continues to wind.
Understandably, the Oracles are content with just chewing up as much clock as possible.
Oh,
here.
absolutely. Yeah, the Oracle's got no reason to be in a hurry here. 4 wideouts set now. Looking to pass. Still looking. Gets it across the middle. That one goes right through the hands, I think, as Spencer wasn't expecting it to just come straight at his hands, but it was over the outstretched hands of Hartley.
Tip drill.
Yep. So bring up 3rd and 3 now. And now you got the Oracles in a spot where this is going to be 4-down territory, I would imagine.
Right, and it's going to be, well, Hartley probably running it here.
No, they got Hartley out wide.
Okay.
McAtee high snap, looking immediately to Hartley down the slot, and did he make
Did
that
he get
catch?
that catch?
He made that catch.
Wow.
Through 2 Blackhawk defenders, Hartley makes the catch.
Wow.
So it'll be 1st and goal once again for the Oracles.
Daniel Delphi can hang.
Yeah, I mean, they're showing it, absolutely. Blackhawks struggling on defense. That's the thing. I can't say that they're struggling on offense. It's just
you're right.
They haven't put up points. I mean, it's just the frustration of the last 2 weeks of the Hawks. Hartley, the quarterback now. Going to roll it right up the middle. Run right into a swarm of Blackhawks right about the, I think they're going to give him the 3. Brings up 2nd and goal. The Hawks have already stopped him in a 1st and goal situation. How many times are you going to bend but don't break here?
Right.
Play clock down to 15. McAtee back at quarterback. Looking to pass immediately, and a Hawk came right through the middle immediately. And that was Jacob Hall. Shut that one down very quickly as McAtee had no time whatsoever. Back him all the way up to the 15. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line.
It's a good stop.
But again, the Hawks have made a season of giving up 3rd and longs.
Right.
Or 4th and longs even.
4th and longs, yeah.
Certainly read that play right up the middle. 4 wideouts set here. Hartley wide on the near side. McAtee takes the snap, looking to his left, has to swallow it again, and a flag's down in the backfield.
Could be a hold here.
It's going to be on the far side, like way on the far sideline. I imagine this will be another hold. The Hawks going to decline this. At least I would.
Right.
Now it's going to be an eligible man downfield.
Oh.
That's a bummer when you couldn't even get the pass off, huh?
Right.
But it's a 5-yard penalty. I wouldn't take this. See what coach does here. Official's going to talk about it.
Waving it off.
They're waving it off. Okay.
Interesting.
So that'll bring up 4th down then. Generally, you see them wave it off before they make the call.
Yeah.
It's 4th and goal from the 20. Got 10 seconds on the play clock. 4 wideouts. Hartley, the far wide receiver now. Looking to his right. Going to sling it out there. It's going to be well incomplete. So the Blackhawks force another turnover on downs with right at 2 minutes, 1:59 left in the first half.
2-minute drill, baby. Come on.
Hawks have all of their timeouts.
Come alive now.
The run attack has been very solid. Just haven't been able to convert inside the 30. Hagen going to be under center. Takes the snap. Going to give it off to Hall, who has a big hole through the middle, still on his feet. Gets out to the 30, spun down at the 32. That'll be enough for a first down on nice 12-yard carry by Jacob Hall, who's running with a purpose tonight.
That's a great run.
First and 10, Blackhawks from the Sheridan 32-yard line.
Once again, 1st and 10. Ball at the 31. It's going to be a give to Cravens this time in the backfield. Breaks free, gets enough for another first down. Who needs to burn timeouts when you can just keep getting first downs, right?
2-minute drill.
Yeah, they're saying to wind the clock as soon as the Blackhawks are breaking the huddle. This is through 2 plays what exactly they want to do here. Hagen gives it again to Cravens. Got a big hole in the middle. Cut. Oh, and he slipped
up. Turf monster guy.
And the Hawks going to use their first timeout. With 1:16 to play. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson, you're gonna love it!
Great choices, man. But I tell you what, you need to get more of this. This stuff here is really delicious. They got a great deli department here. You can get like all kinds of food.
Corn!
You can get like ham and cheese and ham. It's delicious.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to say that new greeter you guys hired is amazing.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Gotta get
Oh, that's just Dave. He doesn't work here. He's our #1 fan.
all of you. I'm the sheriff in town, the Wilson sheriff.
Our company's successful because of our employees, and it's because our employees are engaged. And we work constantly at creating the environment that enables them to be engaged. And then we give them permission to take action. We want to be the best job that our employees have ever had and the best place that they've ever worked. I live every day for the excitement of our employees, watching them grow, seeing the successes that we can make in a very competitive market, and making a difference in the world.
2nd and 4 upcoming for the Blackhawks. Trying to drive down here to get something out of this drive before the end of the first half. Craven's going to get enough for the first down outside the 40 down to almost the 35, call it the 37. Blackhawks need to hurry up. Have done it pretty well. There's the wind.
Still have 2 timeouts remaining.
Trying to get in the end zone, and they will receive the kick to start the second half. Hagen takes a snap again, going to roll out this time, looking to his right. He's got Alexander, who I believe made the catch. He did. It was at his feet, but it's going to be short of the sticks, so the Blackhawks going to burn another timeout with 51 to play. We're going to stay right here. Let's go ahead and thank our closed caption sponsors. Closed captioning presented by the Farmers Bank, Godby Home Furnishings, and Jessup Farms. Thank you guys for providing closed captions for all Bragg Sports Media fall events. Nick, a frustrating first half if you're from an offensive standpoint, only because they haven't been able to get points. The Hawks have run the ball quite well, but, I mean, the fact that the defense while they've been a lot of bend, but they haven't broken,
right.
The Hawks still very much in this.
Oh, no, this is still a very close game. It's just figure out a way to close in the red zone. You know, there's opportunities on top of opportunities there for us. You know, this should be a 14-7 game right now for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, the Blackhawks have not scored an offensive drive touchdown since the very first drive of last week.
It's too long.
It's a very long time since they've been able to celebrate a touchdown here. Not used to that kind of dry spell.
No.
Especially over the 6 years we've been doing this. Hagan going to be in the shotgun once again, 2nd and 7. Takes the snap, looking to pass. Going to sling it out there short. That'll be Hall on the catch. Spins forward. I think he's going to be right, and they are.
How close is he?
He's right at the stick. Let's see. The official hasn't given the signal yet. They did blow it, and yep, there it is. First down.
Appears that they've given them the first down. 1st and 10, Sheridan. 37 seconds remaining.
Hagan under center. Going to give it off to Cravens again. Gets brought down inside the 25. And the Hawks going to burn their last time out with 26 seconds left. Rather, 25 seconds left in the first half. We're going to step aside real quick. We'll be right back right after this.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT physical. They help you manage your pain and overall wellness right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
25 seconds left in the first half. Hawks have the ball at the Oracle 24. Hagan takes the snap, looking to pass, rolling out to his right, slings it short, and it's picked off in stride. And he fumbles it out of bounds, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be a turnover.
First down, Delphi.
I don't get it, Nick.
Inability to execute.
But I don't understand. Like, I'm all for implementing a pass game, but
that should have been a run. And run and try to split the difference and then see where you are.
The 2 picks that we have thrown have been on downs that there is no reason to throw.
Right.
Especially after you go all the way down there on the backs of your running backs.
Right.
It's like as soon as they get inside the 30, Coach Wright's not the one play calling. 1st and 10. The Oracle's just going to kneel it, so they're going to go into halftime on top of the Hawks, 7-0, in a very frustrating offensive first half for the Blackhawks. Obviously still very much in this, only down a touchdown, but, I mean, you left at least 2 probably what should have been scoring drives on the field, Nick.
Yeah, you left a lot of points on the table here in this game so far.
So the Oracle's doing exactly what they need to, as they got that touchdown on the second drive rather. Haven't been able, obviously, to get in the end zone, but they've had a lot of success through the air. The Hawks going to have to figure out some way to defend that, as the defense has done. Honestly, I'm not a fan of bend but don't break defense, but
right.
It's worked so far.
So far. Right now, you're in a manageable game. It's just got to get points on the board.
Yeah, you're playing a dangerous game when your offense, just for some reason, when you get inside the 30,
just breaks down.
Cannot do anything. By my count, that's 6 drives inside the 30 since they last scored a touchdown that have resulted in no points, and it might be more than that.
Yeah.
So we're going to take our usual halftime break. It's going to be a little bit extended as Delphi celebrating homecoming, so they actually put 20 minutes on the board. But we will be back before the start of the third quarter. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
You're gonna love it!
Great choices, man, but I tell you what, you need to get more of this. This stuff here is really delicious. They got a great deli department here. You can get like all kinds of food.
Corn! Corn!
You can get like ham and cheese and ham. It's delicious.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to say that new greeter you guys hired is amazing.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Gotta get there!
Oh, that's just Dave. He doesn't work here. He's our #1 fan.
All of you, I'm the sheriff in town, the Wilson Sheriff.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT physical. They help you manage your pain and overall wellness right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Our company's successful because of our employees, and it's because our employees are engaged. And we work constantly at creating the environment that enables them to be engaged. And then we give them permission to take action. We want to be the best job that our employees have ever had and the best place that they've ever worked. I live every day for the excitement of our employees, watching them grow, seeing the successes that we can make in a very competitive market, and making a difference in the world.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to another week of our great discussions with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Paul, tournament time, as we talk about this time of year, every year, it's one of the great times in the competitive schedule at the IHSAA. Girls golf finals coming up at Prairie View. 6 of the top 10 from last year have returned to come and compete. As we mentioned, Prairie View and Carmel. What a weekend it will be of great golf up at Prairie View.
As I said many times, Coach, incredible partnerships with incredible people make for great experience for our student athletes, and that's certainly across all of our sports scene, but that is also with our Prairie View team up there. And, it's going to be a heck of a course. And, it's always fun, too. Pioneer and Corden Central, their schools are represented by individuals for the first time ever in the state final.
Wow.
So there's a couple kids there, a couple schools that will be represented in the golf state final that have never been there before. We've got several players that are shooting in the 60s at the sectional and regional round. And then, it's going to be great golf. And, if you ever want to have a chance to come out and watch girls compete at the highest level in the state, Prairie View Golf Course is just a phenomenal place to watch the course. You can get your walk in for the day, and just watch these kids participate, because there's a lot of the way they set the course up. It challenges the skill, but it makes the best golfers show out, and so we're excited about it.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. All right, Paul, we talk about this a lot, as we should. Soccer pairing show was over the weekend. Next week, we're going to start the soccer tournament. We, Paul Condry and I, will be joining you and your staff next Sunday for the IHSAA football pairing show. We're at that point in the year where literally every weekend is an incredibly important weekend for everyone.
It is, and we had draw show Sunday, and Coach, one thing I just saw the numbers a minute ago. We were over 8,000 more people watched the soccer draw show this past Sunday than they did the year before. Wow. And so it just shows me that there's still just a lot of interest in what's going on in the high school scene. But yeah, we're there. The other thing that's here is tennis. We actually started the tennis team, our tournament this week. And so they're starting their march to the state championship. So I'm excited. The draw shows are a lot of fun, and we love hosting you and Paul in the studio when we put the football show on. And it's a great show because you guys are both so well versed in football and what's going on around the state.
Well, you're very kind. We try our best. It's also, it is a pressure-packed situation, to be honest. No matter how many years you do it, we recognize how important these pairing shows are. And we also recognize that the IHSA Champions Network is unequaled by anyone else in the country.
Yeah, it is. It's a special, and we have so much free content, Coach. We talk about that a lot. We can't broadcast everything just because of the sheer numbers of it, but everything we do at the first two levels of the tournament, the sectional and the regional, are free to watch. And then, there is a fee when we get to semi-state and state finals, but we try to offer value and a free opportunity to watch high school students participate.
Well, you do it, and you do it well. Week number 7 of the high school football season coming up. That is absolutely hard to believe, but here we are. Week number 7, obviously, then on the 13th, the pairing show. And I'm predicting, without looking, great weather because law of averages, we need to have some good weather on Friday.
We do. It's time, and everything I see around the state. I think we got our rain in last weekend, and we're going to let the sun come out and enjoy some nice weather here the last few weeks of the regular season.
He is the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. This is our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA related. Great time to go out and watch great tournament play, catch football, everything going on this week. Paul, thank you so much. We'll talk next week.
Thanks, Coach, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
People ask us all the time, how can God Be Home Furnishings have furniture and mattresses in stock where with most other stores you have to wait months for furniture? It's because we have a huge warehouse with over 75,000 square feet full of furniture and mattresses. So almost every item you see in our stores is in stock and ready to be delivered to your home. And it's all being delivered by our friendly delivery crew. Quality furniture at affordable prices. Get it at Godby's today.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your Erie agent in Sheridan is Bragg Insurance Agency. Get a quote at bragginsurance.com.
Erie Insurance.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include First Farmers Bank and Trust,
Jessup Farms,
The Farmers Bank, Legacy Images, Handmade on Main, Horizon Real Estate, More Etc.,
H&N Outdoor Services, Woody's Pizza, KV Elliott American Legion Post 67.
Thank you for your continued support. Go Blackhawks.
Welcome back for the start of the second half here at Berto Field at Delphi High School. Blackhawks trail Delphi after the first half 7-0, but will receive the kick to start the second half. And Nick, now is when, I mean, you can't allow this first drive to result in anything but points, right?
No, this has to be the drive that you finally put something on the board. And, at this rate, I'd even settle for, a field goal at this point. But you got to get points on the board. I know it's a one-score game, but do something here. Wake up.
Hawks ran the ball quite well in that first half, but ultimately turned it over on downs, I think 3 times, and turned the ball over through the air twice. Standing back to receive the kick. Standing at their own 10, I believe. Not sure who that is. It's going to be Caleb Alexander. Going to bounce at the 8, fields it at the 5. Gets out past the 20, down to the 22, and that's where the Blackhawks will start their first drive of the second half. Again, they got to figure it out, and we've got to change at quarterback, Nick.
Rutrow, this is, we saw this similar 2 weeks ago?
Well, 3 weeks ago, something like that, but the Hawks were also winning that game.
Right. It's interesting because Hagan was doing fine.
No, Hagan had 2 interceptions, but again, it was on downs where he probably shouldn't have been thrown anyway.
Right.
Either way, Owen Bell out at quarterback, going to take the snap, give it off to Cravens. Going to get brought down, let's see, about the 27, so a gain of 5 on the play, bring up 2nd and 5. But hey, sometimes, sometimes you just need a little change back in the backfield, maybe generate some more offense. Once again, Bell takes the snap, gives it to Cravens once again, gets to the 30. Going to be short by about a yard, bring up 3rd and 1. Once again, Hawks, much like in that first half, in a hurry to get to the line. Owen Bell under center. Going to give it once again to Cravens, and he's going to get enough for the first down.
Good job.
Again, the Blackhawks, the problem is not when they're this far away from the end zone. The problem is when they get really close to the end zone. Or within 30 yards of the end zone, rather. Not even really close.
Yeah, as soon as they break around the 30, the wheels start to fall off.
So 1st and 10. Ball at the 34. Bell takes the snap. Going to give it off up the middle. Big hole. Gets out right around the yard to gain, and I think they're going to give it to him that time. Ball carrier was John Barnes. His first carry of the night. The Hawks move the chains once again.
Again, to reiterate, this has been how the game has gone on offense.
Bell takes a snap, gives it to Cravens once again. He got, oh my goodness, he squirted through that hole. I have no idea, but gets all the way inside the 35 down to the 34. I have no idea how Alex Cravens squeaked right out of there.
He did, though.
They're going to give him the 35. And like you said, this has been the story even in the first half. The Hawks can run the ball quite easily up until inside the 30. Bell again to Cravens. Has to cut it outside, gets brought down for a short gain of about 1, and a late flag comes flying in.
Really late.
Threw it when everybody was already down.
Yeah. Heck, guys were walking back to the huddle.
It's going to be a hold against the Blackhawks.
Okay.
So back them up 10 yards. And this is how, again, man, it's becoming
as soon as they get to the 30.
It's becoming a superstitious thing. I'll tell you what. Like, they get near the 30, and all of a sudden the drive just putters out.
Right.
It'll be 1st and 20. Ball's going to be at the 45. We said it right before the end of the second quarter. Hawks have not scored since the first drive a week ago of that entire game. in a long time since this offense got in the end zone. Bell, and there's a flag, as I believe Bell moved early. Back him up 5 more yards.
5-yard penalty. It'll be first down at 25 from midfield for the Blackhawks.
It is just a...
The curse of the 30.
Yeah, I don't know what it is at this point. I mean, it's got to be a mental block about that 30-yard line. You start having a good drive, and then...
They start to panic. I'm telling you, they start panicking, start trying to rush things.
So it'll be first and 25. But the way they've been running the ball, they can get this in 3 plays. It's going to be a high snap. Brought down. Bell's going to carry. No, I thought Bell had it. Cravens has got it out past the 45.
He sold you.
Yeah, he sold me hard. And I tell you what, if he had it, it was a big hole.
Yeah.
But Cravens gets it down to the 44.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 19.
From the Delphi 44.
Blackhawks in the I formation now. Barnes the deep back. It's going to be a give to Cravens. Got a big hole once again. Gets down to the 30-yard line. So he's about 5 yards shy of where he needs to go. And now we'll find out if the curse is real here. Right at the 30. 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5 from the 30.
Bell takes the snap. Gives it off to Cravens once again. Going to get spinning across the yard to gain. Nice job by Alex Cravens to fight forward. And gets, I believe that's the first down the Blackhawks have earned inside the 30.
Fingers crossed.
The ball's going to be at the 24. And in this first possession of the second half, Hawks have already burned 4 minutes off the clock. Bell takes the snap, gives it to Cravens right up the middle, gets across the 20, still on his feet. Lineman trying to aid him, gets down to the, I think they gave him the 19. To bring up 2nd and about 5. That clock continues to roll.
Don't pass it.
Yeah, no, this has been a textbook Sheridan drive here.
Right.
Bell again gives it to Paul this time. Gets stood up right at about the 17. So a gain of a few. 3rd and 3.
We've ran the same play probably 3 times now, and I think Delphi's figuring it out.
Well, that's the first time Hall's carried the ball in this drive, though.
I'm aware, but the same drawn-up play.
And Coach Wright going to burn his first timeout of the second half with 6:57 to play in the 3rd quarter. Watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson, you're gonna love it!
Great choices, man, but I tell you what, you need to get more of this. This stuff here is really delicious. They got a great deli department here. You can get like all kinds of food.
Corn! Corn!
You can get like ham and cheese and ham. It's delicious.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to say that new greeter you guys hired is amazing.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Gotta get
Oh, that's just Dave. He doesn't work here. He's our #1 fan.
all of you! I'm the sheriff in town, the Wilson sheriff.
Our company's successful because of our employees, and it's because our employees are engaged. And we work constantly at creating the environment that enables them to be engaged. And then we give them permission to take action. We want to be the best job that our employees have ever had and the best place that they've ever worked. I live every day for the excitement of our employees, watching them grow, seeing the successes that we can make in a very competitive market, and making a difference in the world.
3rd and 5. Bell takes the snap, gives it to Cravens right up the middle, fights forward to pass the pylon, enough for another first down. The Hawks continue this drive. A drive that started at their own 22, down inside the 20 now.
Eating a ton of time here tonight.
Yeah, this drive has used up almost half of this the third quarter. I was going to say the first. For some reason, I'm going to say first quarter of the second half, and that's just convoluted.
Weird way to say it.
Yep. Bell under center. Going to be another give to Cravens. And he gets spun down inside the 10, down to the 8. Bring up 2nd and 5. The Hawks have been good for about 5 yards every carry, short of maybe one that went for 1 yard. I think that got called back for a hold.
Yeah.
So, 2nd and 5, Bell under center. Going to give it this time. Not sure who that is. It might be. Oh, and he shakes it off, but there's a flag. Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
Don't get too excited yet.
Hold on. There's a flag in the backfield. It's going to be a hold. The flag came out after he broke that tackle.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold.
I don't know if the holds are that late in the play or if they're just being slow to throw the flag.
I think it's a slow to throw.
Because if it's holds that
Holds
late
are
in the play.
fairly instant.
Yeah. Because if the hold's that late in the play, just let go of them.
Did he call it?
Yeah, he called it. It was against Barnes. Or Barnes was the ball carrier. But the Hawks just made their life a little bit harder. It'll be 2nd and 15 now. Bell once again under center. Takes the snap, going to give it off to Hall this time. Cuts it outside. He's got room to run in the middle. He's getting inside the 5, down to about the 3. But it'll be enough for a first down, I believe. And they are going to blow it. Stop the clock is, I think they're going to measure here. I think the officials, yeah, they're thinking about it here.
Not sure.
And they are going to measure here. It's either going to be a 3rd and inches or a 1st and goal with the ball at, again, the 3. And I think they got it. And they did. So it's a 1st and goal. Blackhawks closest they've been to a touchdown in a what feels like eternity.
Right.
Very long time for this team. According to the scoreboard, it's at the 4. First and goal, ball at the 4. Bell under center. It's going to be a give to Cravens. Cuts it upfield, gets across the line for a touchdown. Blackhawks. And the Sheridan Blackhawks finally sniff the end zone once again.
Go for 2?
No, I imagine you take this easy one. Because if you don't get the 2, then you're still trailing. I mean, and then Delphi still got a lot on their side, even though it's only a point.
Right.
But that drive, that was refreshing. It was a traditional Sheridan drive. Don't get cutesy with pass plays, just run it.
Mm-hmm.
Bell on to attempt the extra point. The kick is up. It looks good, and it is good. So the Blackhawks, with 5:25 to play in the 3rd quarter, draw level. We'll be right back right after this. You're watching Sheridan Football, Bragg Sports Media.
Our company's successful because of our employees, and it's because our employees are engaged. And we work constantly at creating the environment that enables them to be engaged. And then we give them permission to take action. We want to be the best job that our employees have ever had and the best place that they've ever worked. I live every day for the excitement of our employees, watching them grow, seeing the successes that we can make in a very competitive market, and making a difference in the world.
5:25, if I can update my clock,
Please
to play in the 3rd quarter. Hawks have drawn level 7-7. And, of course, I just now remembered I forgot to push the replay button. But either way, Alex Cravens gets it in there for the touchdown. The first one of the Blackhawks have scored in what felt like an eternity. I believe, my quick math, it was 5 quarters that the Blackhawks went without scoring a touchdown offensively. But came out and took care of business this first drive of the second half. Burned almost, well, more than half of the third quarter clock.
Onside.
Owen Bell going to come on to kick it deep. And it is going to be another good kick.
Beautiful
Going to be
kick.
fielded at the 10. Looking for a hole, squeezes through some, and Huffman almost lost that.
Right.
Had to quickly grab at it, but gets it down to about the 30. So decent field position following that kick return.
Need a solid defensive stand here.
The defense for the majority of this game has been bend but don't break.
Right.
They did force a punt on the first defensive drive of the night. But since that point, have given Delphi a lot of offensive yards. Fortunately, only 7 points.
Another low-scoring affair here.
So 1st and 10. McAtee in the shotgun, takes a snap, pitches it out wide. It's going to be to Hartley. He gets brought down right about the 25. McAtee took a hit, too.
Oh, yeah.
As Blackhawk was committed to going and smacking him and bring up 2nd and 6.
35-yard line. 2nd down and 6 for Delphi.
Delphi resorted to the air a lot in that first half as the Blackhawks struggled to shut it down. McAtee again in the shotgun. Brings it down, looking to his left. Now across the middle, that one going to be behind the intended receiver, incomplete. He was looking for Hartley.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll bring up 3rd and 6 now.
Be nice to have a 4 and out here.
Yeah, if you can force a punt here, all of a sudden, Blackhawks momentum shift in a real way.
Mm-hmm.
Delphi absolutely won that first half. And I'll tell you what, they might kick themselves with only scoring 7 in that first half. McAtee, once again in the shotgun. Takes the snap, rolling out to his right. It's got Hartley. Hartley's going to get the first down and more. And he runs around the Blackhawks. Blackhawks got to try to get him. Spencer down there. Now Vogie brings him down right as he gets to the 20. And hold on.
What are they trying to say here?
I don't know. Oh, they're saying the ball was out. Oh, they're saying he was down. Blackhawks wanted the fumble recovery.
They tried.
But the official says he was down.
Hartley making it look easy.
Yeah, but it looks like, I don't know if he came down on the ball or what, but the whole time he's been in this huddle, he's been down.
If you've noticed, every time in the huddle he does that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed it. So.
Yeah, he gets down like that.
1st and 10. Going to be a pitch. It's going to halfback pass. It's going to be short and picked off by the Blackhawks. And the Blackhawks might take this all the way. They got some lead blockers. He's going to get chased down from behind, but a beautiful pick. And the Blackhawks force the turnover that I've been begging for the entire night. Number 11, Landon Moffitt, bobbled it and then eventually gathered that up. And now the Blackhawks, like I said, in a real momentum shift.
Yep. Couldn't have happened at a better time.
I tell you what, there's a few Delphi players down there that look, I don't know if it's, I mean, they look dejected.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still, I mean, it's still a tie game.
Right.
Just move on. So it'll be 1st and 10.
Could have been some unsportsmanlike conduct, too, at the end of that play. One player walked over the runner, yeah.
Bell once again under center. Going to give it to Cravens once again, right through the middle. Gets brought down just shy of the 25, but a nice gain of about 9 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 1. Absolutely, the Hawks feeling the momentum now.
Oh, yeah.
Gain of 8 on the play, 2nd down and 2 from the 28.
Blackhawks have to capitalize here. It's going to be another give to Cravens. He's going to get, I believe, enough for the first down. It was. To move the chains once again. And Nick, sometimes, you know, like I said, I like trying to implement a pass game, but sometimes going back to what you were built on.
Right. Sometimes less is best.
1st and 10. Right at 3 minutes left in the third. Bell's going to give it to Barnes, who's got a big hole up the middle, cuts it back to the outside, lowers his shoulder, runs over a guy, 5, gets down to about the 1. But Jonathan Barnes, running like a grown man, runs over a defender, and the Hawks got a 1st and goal down at the 1. A lot of momentum on the Hawks side now.
Oh, yeah.
Just got to finish this here. Hawks have trailed much of this game. Bell under center. Takes a snap. He's going to run it in himself. Touchdown, Blackhawks. 2 unanswered scores in the second half, and the Hawks are on top for the first time tonight.
Now do you go for 2?
No.
Come on, Daniel.
Nope.
Live a little.
Nope.
Live a little.
You go
Daniel.
for 2 if it's, you know, if there's no time left on the clock. Yes, you go for 2 because you're the road team. You go for the win. You don't want overtime.
Right.
But this much time, no. You make sure you get the easy one.
Yeah.
It's a high snap brought down. The kick looks good by Bell, and it is good. With 2:47 left to play in the third, the Blackhawks with all the momentum on top for the first time, 14-7. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson, you're gonna love it!
Great choices, man. But I tell you what, you need to get more of this. This stuff here is really delicious. They got a great deli department here. You can get like all kinds of food.
Corn!
You can get like ham and cheese and ham. It's delicious.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to say that new greeter you guys hired is amazing.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Gotta get there!
Oh, that's just Dave. He doesn't work here. He's our #1 fan.
All of you, I'm the sheriff in town, the Wilson sheriff.
2:48 to play in the third quarter. Blackhawks on top for the first time tonight, 14-7. Following 2 unanswered scores. It was started by Moffitt's big interception and return. Then Jonathan Barnes took it all the way down to the 1 on a big carry. And Owen Bell punches it in for the first time tonight. The offense, I tell you what, like again, that whole first half, it was nothing that Hagan did.
Right.
That, you know, prevented them from scoring.
Oh, no.
But they seem to be more fluid and ready to go when Owen is at quarterback.
Yeah.
Bell runs up on it. It's another good kick. It's going to be fielded at the 8. Again, Huffman looking for a hole. He's got one and gets tripped up right at the 40. Bell had to make his own tackle.
It's never a good look.
When the kicker has to do it?
When the kicker has to make the tackle.
Well, I tell you what, generally, but when your kicker is, it's not like he's only a kicker.
Right.
I think Bell, with his stockiness, could probably be a linebacker.
Makes me think of when Pat McAfee got his own tackle.
Absolutely.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So 1st and 10. Oracle's going to start their next offensive drive on the 39, their own 39. McAtee in the shotgun. It's a high snap, brings it down. Actually, that's Hartley, rather. Breaks another tackle, and he did this once earlier. He's going to run over his own blocker.
Should have let his own guy get the block.
Yeah.
Kind of burned him there.
So it'll be a big first play. And again, Hartley trying to will this team through this game. He has been the absolute focus.
Right.
That's why even when there's 4 wideouts, I point out where he's at. Because quarterback looking for him every single time.
Oh, yeah.
Here at homecoming for the Oracles, they trail for the first time tonight. Hartley in the shotgun. Going to take the snap, hand it off to Huffman this time, trying to get the edge. That one, he does break a tackle. I thought he was going to get hit in the backfield. A short gain of about 4, bring up 2nd and 6.
Gain of 5 on the play for Huffman. 2nd down and 5 from the Sheridan 17-yard line.
Again, the Blackhawk defense screams more of this bend but don't break.
Right.
The key is don't break here.
Mm-hmm.
Hartley, once again, they're going to keep him in the Wildcat. Going to carry it himself. Gets hit immediately.
Nowhere.
I think he got out to maybe the 16, so a short gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. Wonder how long Delphi is going to go with Hartley in this direct snap situation.
I'm not sure. I mean, we're, what, 3rd and 4 situation?
Yeah.
I mean, he's pretty good typically for at least 5.
I mean, the thing is, again, it's one of those where it feels like you're punishing McAtee, but that was the first bad pass he's thrown all night.
Right.
But, I mean, he's still out there, but he's going out wide again. 3rd and 4. Going to be a run right up the middle, and he runs right into some Blackhawks, so he's going to be short. It'll be about 4th and
2.
A long, yeah, we'll call it 2. This would be a huge stop again for the Blackhawks. They have woken up the Blackhawks sideline. Hawks have come out of the locker room ready to play. A long 2 for the Oracles. Big thing is the Hawks like to jump.
Watch the ball.
Yep. The Hawks like to jump, but Hartley's going to be direct snap situation again. Takes the snap, going to run out to his left, and
he's close.
I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. Based on where the spot is on the far side, I don't think he got it.
Offense.
And it is going to be not enough. So the Blackhawks stand tall, and the Oracles turn the ball over on downs once again.
It's a good stop.
Blackhawks, 2 possessions in the 3rd quarter resulted in 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, put up another one here and, seal the deal a little bit.
Certainly feeling more comfortable in this 3rd quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Bell under center. Going to pitch it out to Hall, trying to get that edge. Gets out there, still on his feet. Gets thrown out of bounds. See where they spot it. I think he's going to be short of the yard to gain, but still got about 8 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8, or 2nd and 2 rather. Second and 2. Bell takes the snap, gives it. Believe that's Hall again. He's going to be close to the line, but I think they're going to say 3rd and short. It is going to be 3rd and 1. That might be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for the 3rd quarter. So the Blackhawks come out of the locker room wide awake. On top, 14-7. Don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss this 4th quarter. Be right back.
Wilson, you're going to love it!
Great choices, man. But I tell you what, you need to get more of this. This stuff here is really delicious. They got a great deli department here. You can get like all kinds of food.
Corn!
You can get like ham and cheese and ham. It's delicious.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to say that new greeter you guys hired is amazing.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Gotta get
Oh, that's just Dave. He doesn't work here. He's our number one fan.
all of you. I'm the sheriff in town, the Wilson sheriff.
Our company's successful because of our employees, and it's because our employees are engaged. And we work constantly at creating the environment that enables them to be engaged. And then we give them permission to take action. We want to be the best job that our employees have ever had and the best place that they've ever worked. I live every day for the excitement of our employees, watching them grow, seeing the successes that we can make in a very competitive market, and making a difference in the world.
Fourth quarter coming at you, 12 minutes to decide this one. The Hawks scored 2 touchdowns unanswered by the Oracles in that third quarter and have certainly flipped the script here as they're facing a 3rd and 1 to start the fourth and potential final quarter. Bell under center.
They
gets him to jump.
Wow.
So a free new set of downs going to be given to the Blackhawks. That might be the first time they've gotten a team to jump all season.
Maybe.
They don't generally go with a hard count.
No, they don't.
But a fresh set of downs for the Blackhawks, who would love nothing more to get another 6-minute long drive like they had to start the third quarter here.
Mm-hmm.
First and 10, ball at the 27. Bell under center, rather. Gives it to Cravens, who I don't know if he made it. He did not make it back to the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 11. It might be the first play for a loss in the second half. Second and 11. It's going to be another give right up the middle, and again,
nowhere.
Now the Oracles are selling out on the run defense. Hawks going to have to come up with something here as they're facing a 3rd and 13. It doesn't mean you have to throw the ball. When I say come up with something, I do not mean throw the ball.
Loss of 3 on the play. 3rd down and 13.
Big 3rd down here.
From the 24-yard line.
2 wideouts on the near side. Bell just going to give it off. It's Cravens. He's got room to run, and he's going to get out past the stick, and a flag is thrown downfield. I mean, really far downfield. I don't know. I don't know. There's no way it's a hold, right? There was no Blackhawk around him. He was running by himself.
Right.
Personal foul, face mask. That was going to be my guess. That was going to be my guess. I didn't want to jinx it with it being that far downfield. There was no way it was a hold. So the Blackhawks get a free 15. And that can really be a killer for the Oracles here.
Oh, yeah.
That takes it down to the Delphi 46-yard line. 1st and 10, Blackhawks.
Bell under center again. And I give it off to Cravens once again, trying to cut it to the outside. Gets across the 45, maybe right at the 45 for a short gain of 1. 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 9. From the Delphi 45.
So 2nd and 9, ball at the 45. The Hawks trying to get another successful drive here in the second half. Bell takes the snap. Gives it to, I believe that's Cravens, who fights forward for a few yards. Gets out to the 43, so to bring up 3rd and 7.
2 on the play. 3rd down and 7. From the Delphi 43-yard line. 9:35.
Blackhawks officially, after doing this 6 years, I'm going to say this is 4-down territory.
Right.
Basically, anytime they cross the 50, Coach Wright doesn't punt it.
No.
3rd and 7. And a Blackhawk move, but they say he stayed. I believe that's Barnes on the carry. Only got about 1. That was not Barnes, it was Cravens.
I bring on punt team.
Trying to pin him deep. Going to bring on the punt. Dane Vogie has done an incredible job at punting this year. So it's 4th and 6, but the Hawks are going to punt it. Hartley back to receive. Is trying to coffin kick it down here. Can Cravens get there? I think he rolled in. Are they going to say he downed it? No, they're going to say he downed it. So downed at the 2.
Nice.
So an excellent job. I believe that was Spencer who chased down that ball. So the Oracle's going to start the drive at their own 2. Thing is, I would imagine they want to throw.
Yeah.
But, well, I say that. They didn't throw hardly at all in that last drive. They relied on the legs of Hartley.
Yeah. And then the drive, prior to that was the interception.
The interception, yeah. So 1st and 10, ball at the 2. They're going to be under center for only about the 2nd time tonight. It is going to be a run. He's hit immediately. I think he lost a yard. They're going to mark him about the 1. So to bring up 2nd and 11. And again, that's the problem they're going to have here. Is their run game, aside from Hartley direct snaps,
right,
has not gone anywhere.
No.
And now you've got no room to move.
Yeah, you're in a dangerous spot.
You don't want to line up in the shotgun, but I tell you what, they've only, like I said, they've only gone under center probably twice. They've lost yards both times.
Yeah.
The shotgun, they're just more comfortable in. And they're going to go back to the shotgun. It's going to be McAtee. Takes the snap. Looking out in the flat, way off. Falls incomplete. 3rd and 11 coming. Oracle's got to figure out how to get out of their own end zone, or at least get a little bit of breathing room for a punt.
Right now, it's not looking that great. I'd hate to have to punt out of the back of my own end zone.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm saying, you got to at least get him a little bit of yardage.
Yeah.
Especially with Hartley, the way he does his little running kick. 3rd and 11. They're in the shotgun once again. Hartley is on the near side, out really wide of the team. Watch. Looking across the middle, makes the completion and gets enough for the 1st down.
It's a good execution.
Good execution by Delphi. Gets them out of their own end zone for a 1st down. Quick pass right across the middle. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball's at the 15 now. Oracles with plenty of time left on the clock. Three wideouts on the near side. McAtee takes the snap. Looking to pass immediately. That one tipped. As Moffitt, I believe, got his hand on that one. He already got the interception in the big return earlier. So bring up 2nd down. If you're the Oracles, you certainly don't want to throw a pick down here.
No.
It'll be 2nd 10, ball still at the 15. 15 on the play clock. Unguarded, there he goes. I'm going to say there was an unguarded wide receiver down here. Looking to his left, going to be flushed out of the pocket. Still finds Hartley, and I think it's going to be right at the stick, and it is going to be enough for a first down. Oracle's doing a good job getting just enough to move the chains.
11-yard pass completion. First and 10, Delphi.
First and 10, ball at the 26 now. Once again, McAtee in the shotgun. Going to have to dump it off real quick. Big collision,
big
my
hit.
goodness. He gets a 5-yard gain, but those two, full sprint.
They met.
Fogey's the one that came up and smacked Hartley.
It's like when you watch National Geographic and Rams hit.
Yeah, I mean, they... And again, when you're both immovable objects right there,
Yep.
I mean, neither one of them won.
Right.
they collided and went down. Hartley, near side receiver. 2nd and 5. McAtee takes the snap. Looking, going to be flushed out. Just has to sling it out there. That'll be incomplete.
Good job pressing the QB.
So 3rd down now. And if they're any sort of consistent, this is going to be about a 4-yard curl.
Right.
They've done that
almost every 3rd down.
Yeah, the last two especially. They found some success with this quick pass. DB's got to be ready, but you also can't bite on it because Hartley could all of a sudden fake it and loop around you.
Yeah.
Hartley's going to be the near side receiver. He's the only one out wide. McAtee takes the snap, rolling out to his left. He wants the tight end, and that one just off the fingertips. Bring up 4th down with 6:15 left on the clock. Big 4th down, and it looks like they are going to bring on the punt team. But they've already done a fake. If I'm the Blackhawks, don't even send anybody back.
No.
No, and they're not. Just play this like it's a regular play. Wherever this punt lands, who cares? Hartley takes the snap, and he is going to drop kick it. Gets down inside the 30, rolls out right at the 28, I'm going to say. With 6:06 left in the ball game, Hawks take back over. They had a drive that went about 6.5 minutes in that third quarter, rather. So it's perfectly within reason that they might not have to give the ball back.
Right, just take your time here.
Oracle still with all 3 timeouts. So it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 28 of the Blackhawks. Blackhawks come out in the eye. It's going to be a give to Hall this time, trying to cut it to the outside. Gets a few yards on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8 for Sheridan.
And if I'm the Blackhawks, you use every second of this play clock.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
They don't have to snap this until almost 5 minutes.
Beautiful Corvettes tonight, the Carroll County Country Club and Randy Pressman for the golf carts. The Tri-Township Fire and Rescue Department for the presentation of our colors.
2nd and 8. Barnes in the backfield. Bell taking his time. Takes a snap, gives it right up the middle. Barnes running with a speed, breaks free, 50, 45, 40. 40 down inside, right at the... Are they going to give him the 30 or the 31? I think the 31, but either way, a huge run by Jonathan Barnes. The Hawks trying to close this one out.
So much for chewing up the clock, huh?
Yeah, well, I tell you what, it's like that's always the plan that you have.
Right.
But if you're going to break a run, not going to tell the kid not to run.
Might as well score another one.
Yeah, you're not going to tell the kid not to run, that's for sure. So 1st and 10, once again, ball at the Oracle 31. Bell takes a snap once again, gives it to Barnes, cuts it outside, breaks a few more tackles, gets another first down. I tell you what, I love the mix-up of the running backs tonight. We haven't seen a lot of Barnes since the first game of the season.
Right.
Jacob Hall wasn't really used last week until the very end, and he's been used quite efficiently tonight. And Alex Cravens continues to carry the ball excellently in his junior year. I mean, the ball carriers tonight for the Hawks doing an exceptional job. First and 10. Bell slow to get down. No need to be in a hurry here. Takes the snap again. It's going to be another give to Barnes. Going to lower his shoulder, run right over his tackle. My goodness. And I think Delphi going to use their first timeout. It is going to be Delphi timeout. First one of the second half. We come back, 4:24 to play. Don't go anywhere.
Wilson, you're gonna love it!
Great choices, man. But I tell you what, you need to get more of this. This stuff here is really delicious. They got a great deli department here. You can get like all kinds of food.
Corn!
You can get like ham and cheese and ham. It's delicious.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to say that new greeter you guys hired is amazing.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Gotta get
Oh, that's just Dave. He doesn't work here. He's our #1 fan.
all of you. I'm the sheriff in town, the Wilson sheriff.
Our company's successful because of our employees, and it's because our employees are engaged. And we work constantly at creating the environment that enables them to be engaged. And then we give them permission to take action. We want to be the best job that our employees have ever had and the best place that they've ever worked. I live every day for the excitement of our employees, watching them grow, seeing the successes that we can make in a very competitive market, and making a difference in the world.
.424 to play, 2nd and 8. Blackhawks trying to get a cushion here. Owen Bell under center. Going to give it to Cravens once again, and he's not going to get touched. Touchdown, Blackhawks. And the Blackhawks woke up. Whatever was said in the locker room, I don't know. Owen Bell comes in, takes over at quarterback in the 3rd quarter, and the Blackhawks have scored now 3 touchdowns in this second half. Delphi was feeling good, owned that first half. I mean, absolutely owned it. But the Hawks have done everything right in this second half. And now on top, 20-7, pending an extra point. It's a good snap. It is down. The kick is up. Kick looks good. It is good. 21-7, 4:20 to play in the ballgame. Hawks extend the lead. When we come back, don't go anywhere.
If you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints, then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT physical. They help you manage your pain and overall wellness right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
4:20 left to play in the 4th. Blackhawks extend the lead once again, 21-7. Following a nice carry by Alex Cravens, gets his 2nd touchdown of the night. The story of this one is how the Hawks woke up in the second half, without a doubt. Owen Bell on to kick it away once again. His first 2 kicks were pretty good if I do say so myself. It's another one. This one's going to be a little lower, fielded at about the 15. And he's going to be upended at about the 25. I think he got down to the 27. So the Oracle's going to have a long way to go, trailing by 2 scores. Blackhawks have, well, I was going to say they've neutralized Hartley, but they haven't. They've given up a few big plays to him, but again, the bend but don't break defense has worked flawlessly tonight.
But don't rely on it.
No,
constantly.
I mean, it's a terrible thing to rely on, but I'll tell you what, it's worked tonight to their credit.
Yeah.
Twice the Oracles were inside the 5 and did not get in the end zone. Takes the snap, looking, and just going to be swallowed up. Let's see, right at the 26, so it's a loss of 2 on the play, bring up 2nd and 12. The Oracles at this point trying to figure out anything to get going against the Blackhawk defense. Again, the defense has woken up in the second half, forced to pick the Oracles' first drive of the second half. And since that moment, Oracles have been kind of reeling on offense. 1 interception, all of a sudden their confidence was gone. Hartley, the receiver on the near side. McAtee takes the snap, trying to quick slant, that one behind him. Almost picked off. I think that's the second one. Oh, that was right at Moffitt. He already got that one earlier. That happens though when you're playing the position correctly and playing the wide receiver. Sometimes those balls fall flat. It's all right. As long as he didn't make the catch, you did your job.
Exactly.
Third and 12. Hartley on the far side now. McAtee takes the snap, looking to his left, just going to have to sling it out there, and oh my goodness, he made that catch. Moffitt got his hand in it, tip drill, and the Oracle came back to get that. Number 11, Gottschall. So a nice catch, moves the chains for the Oracles. 4 wide out set now. Immediately looking to pass again in the slot. That one, oh my goodness, Moffitt again. I think that's the third one he's gotten his hands on that he hasn't picked off. So bring up 2nd and 10. Moffitt wants another one. Apparently they're, honestly, it seems like they're trying to pick on him. I would be going to any other wide receiver. If you see him defending them, don't go to that guy.
The guy that's has hands on it now twice.
Yeah. 2nd and 10. McAtee takes a snap, rolling out to his right, looking downfield. He's got a guy streaking down there, turns around and goes right through his hands. And again, I like that play from the DB. Could Spencer possibly have gotten that ball? Sure.
Maybe.
But play the wide receiver.
Right.
Don't worry about getting the pick. Just make sure that ball falls to the turf.
Delphi is now a heck or high water pass team here.
Well, it's because they got to score twice in 3 minutes. I mean, they got to try to do something. Honestly, I'd go back to Hartley, the direct snap. I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
But again, I don't want to give anybody any ideas. They're going to have 3 wideouts on the near side this time. Hartley, the widest. Empty backfield. McAtee looking, going to be flushed out of the pocket. Just slings it straight out of bounds. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Oracles, this probably the ball game for them. Got to be able to get 10 yards. Blackhawk defense, again, has done their job tonight, especially through that first half. There was a lot asked of them in that first half as the offense for the Hawks weren't able to do anything to get anything going. But they're asked to seal the game here. McAtee in the shotgun. It's another high snap, brings it down. Looking down the field, trying to get a receiver to come back. Slings it, and that's going to go out of bounds. Turnover on downs. With 3:04 to play, the Hawks going to get the ball back here. Delphi still with 2 timeouts, so you still got to get first downs here, obviously. But up 2 scores, reasons to feel a little bit elated here.
It's a positive outlook.
Yeah. Still a long way to go, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be the longest 3:04 of their lives. Again, after the first half where we weren't sure what was going to happen in this second half.
No.
They've certainly come out.
Yeah, so far, they did what we wanted them to do.
Yeah, they've looked a lot like the team that we know they can be in the second half. Especially coming off the upset loss last week. It's going to be another Cravens run. Gets about a yard, so 2nd and 9. And the Oracle's going to burn their second time out of the half with 2:55 to play. Watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson, you're gonna love it!
Great choices, man. But I tell you what, you need to get more of this. This stuff here is really delicious. They got a great deli department here. You can get like all kinds of food.
Corn! Corn!
You can get like ham and cheese and ham. It's delicious.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to say that new greeter you guys hired is amazing.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Gotta get there!
Oh, that's just Dave. He doesn't work here. He's our #1 fan.
All of you, I'm the sheriff in town, the Wilson sheriff.
Our company's successful because of our employees, and it's because our employees are engaged, and we work constantly at creating the environment that enables them to be engaged, and then we give them permission to take action. We want to be the best job that our employees have ever had and the best place that they've ever worked. I live every day for the excitement of our employees, watching them grow, seeing the successes that we can make in a very competitive market, and making a difference in the world.
2:55, 2nd and 9 upcoming for the Blackhawks. Oracle's only with 1 more timeout. Bell under center, gives it off to Barnes. Barnes cutting through the defense, gets out past the stick, still on his feet, breaking some more tackles, gets inside the 25, down to about the 24, maybe the 23. Barnes doing a phenomenal job here when he has been asked to carry the ball. It's another 1st and 10. Ball's down at the 24-yard line. Hawks have no reason to score here, but you know what?
If it happens, it happens.
Yeah, I was going to say, again, you're not going to ask the kids not to run hard.
Right.
So if they get in the end zone, good for them. Once again, Bell going to be under center. 3 backs in the backfield. Going to be another give to Barnes. Gets brought down. I think he got to about the 21. But Delphi burn. Haven't actually seen the signal. Okay, yeah, there it is. So Delphi burned their last time out. We're going to stay right here and represent our legacy, or not rather, I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Closed caption tonight presented by the Farmers Bank, Godby Home Furnishings, and Jessup Farms. Thank you guys for providing all closed captioning for Bragg Sports Media fall events. Nick, this is a game where, I mean, I was confident that this was the kind of score I would see.
Yeah.
But that was before they kicked off. That whole first half felt like a whole bunch of missed opportunities, and were they going to somehow blow it by not being able to capitalize? Fortunately, the second half has been a whole nother story.
Yeah. It's been two completely different games if you look at it.
So it'll be 2nd and 8. Bell under center. Takes the snap, going to give it off to Barnes, I think. Or no, he kept it himself. He fooled me again, gets out, and gets enough for the first down.
Sold it.
Yeah, he sold it hard. I mean, that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be a first down for the Hawks. Ball's at the 12. And with the Oracles not having any timeouts, the Hawks got to... Well, they actually don't have to do anything. Clock's just now rolling. I don't know that they're going to have to... They might be able to... Trying to do quick math. I think they can knee it out of here.
Yeah, I think so.
They might run one play. Nope, victory formation. Bell going to knee it. The clock will continue to roll. My clock's off by about 10 seconds.
Bell takes the lead.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 11. Minute 15 left. And again, Hawks with no reason to do anything. A real gut check win for the Hawks. Again, coming off of the shocking, that's what I'm going to call it, shocking upset last week to Taylor.
Right.
Granted, monsoon and Hurricane Helene and everything like that, but still.
No excuses,
Yeah,
Daniel.
no excuses to lose to Taylor. And again, through that first half, it was like there was something, I swear, there was a mental block right at the 30-yard line. But the Hawks come alive in the second half, fight back, score 3 touchdowns in the second half, and seal the deal, taking down the Oracles 21-7. When we come back, we'll summarize and award our player of the game. Hopefully, we might even have some Blackhawks to talk to. We'll see. We'll be right back right after this.
Wilson, you're gonna love it!
Great choices, man, but I tell you what, you need to get more of this. This stuff here is really delicious. They got a great deli department here. You can get like all kinds of food.
Corn!
You can get like ham and cheese and ham. It's delicious.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to say that new greeter you guys hired is amazing.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Gotta get
Oh, that's just Dave. He doesn't work here. He's our #1 fan.
all of you. I'm the sheriff in town, the Wilson sheriff.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT physical. They help you manage your pain and overall wellness right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Our company's successful because of our employees, and it's because our employees are engaged. And we work constantly at creating the environment that enables them to be engaged. And then we give them permission to take action. We want to be the best job that our employees have ever had and the best place that they've ever worked. I live every day for the excitement of our employees, watching them grow, seeing the successes that we can make in a very competitive market, and making a difference in the world.
People ask us all the time, how can Godby Home Furnishings have furniture and mattresses in stock where with most other stores you have to wait months for furniture? It's because we have a huge warehouse with over 75,000 square feet full of furniture and mattresses. So almost every item you see in our stores is in stock and ready to be delivered to your home. And it's all being delivered by our friendly delivery crew. Quality furniture at affordable prices. Get it at Godby's today.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your Erie agent in Sheridan is Bragg Insurance Agency. Get a quote at bragginsurance.com.
Erie Insurance.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include First Farmers Bank and Trust, Jessup Farms, The Farmers Bank, Legacy Images, Handmade on Maine, Horizon Real Estate, more etc. H&N Outdoor Services, Woody's Pizza, KV Elliott American Legion Post 67. Thank you for your continued support. Go Blackhawks.
Welcome back to Delphi High School. Blackhawks claw their way back and defeat Delphi 21-7 in a game where, really it's the tale of two halves. The first half, the Blackhawks, they did not struggle offensively, but they struggled to get points offensively. And the defense, they gave up one big play on an 80-yard touchdown run by that being Hartley for Delphi. But then Delphi had several drives get all the way down to inside the 5, and the Blackhawk defense stood tall and made sure that, their offense still had a shot. And then they came out in the second half, and it was like a whole new game. They changed quarterbacks. Again, I'm not saying that that's why all of a sudden they looked better, but they certainly did not rely on the pass at all. I don't think they threw it the whole second half.
I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it looked like Sheridan football again, just gridiron, just lower your shoulder, run football. And the Hawks, 3 unanswered touchdowns in the second half, and that's it. Cravens with 2 touchdown runs. Bell lowered his shoulder for one QB keeper right up the middle. And Nick, if these Hawks needed anything after last week, it was a wake-up call. And I think the first half, they were still stuck in this malaise of whatever it was last week that caused them to fall to Taylor. And I don't know what was said during halftime, but all of a sudden they were a new team.
Yeah, like I kind of said, that it was almost like watching 2 different games. You saw a first half where the Hawks were having trouble, closing and getting the points. It's just they looked good. It's just there was just that little extra step that was missing. And then, they come out second half, drop, 3 unanswered touchdowns essentially.
Yep.
So it was almost like they flipped the script. Delphi kind of got into the rhythm Sheridan was getting into, where they were having good runs and then just couldn't, execute, couldn't close. Sheridan took advantage of that.
Yeah, Delphi was throwing the ball quite well, and then I honestly think it might have been they got in their own head because, yes, they did throw an interception.
Right.
But it was the first bad pass, in my opinion, that McAtee had thrown the entire night. And then as soon as that interception got thrown, they pretty well went away almost entirely from the pass and decided they were going to try to beat Sheridan with the run game. And that was the thing. The run defense for the Blackhawks is very strong against almost everybody that they play. So, I'm not saying Delphi definitely shot themselves in the foot, but I think it might, if they go back, whenever they go back and watch film, they might
Wilson! You're gonna love it!
Great choices, man. But I tell you what, you need to get more of this. This stuff here is really delicious. They got a great deli department here. You can get like all kinds of food.
Corn! Corn!
You can get like ham and cheese and ham. It's delicious.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to say that new greeter you guys hired is amazing.
Yeehaw! Let's go! Gotta get there!
Oh, that's just Dave. He doesn't work here. He's our number one fan.
All of you! I'm the sheriff in town, the Wilson sheriff!
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT physical. They help you manage your pain and overall wellness right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractic.
Tomorrow is Alex's birthday as well, just FYI.
Okay.
So,
welcome.
looks like Barnes is going to be first.
Welcome back to Delphi High School. We're going to have two players. First one up is going to be Jonathan Barnes. Jonathan, congratulations on a phenomenal comeback win and especially some really gritty ball carries by you. You know, you guys trail by 7 at halftime. What was said in the locker room that all of a sudden awoke you guys?
Coaches were just putting together a good scheme, and the players were wanting to come through with it. I mean, that's all it took right there.
Yeah, it was fun to watch because, again, like I said, when you guys were trailing by 7, I mean, it's really unfortunate, but we were keeping track of how many quarters it had been since the offense had scored a touchdown. It had been 5, but, again, really good ball carrying by you to do your part, especially on quite a few big carries there. I really wanted you to get in when you got spun down at the 1 there.
Yeah, I was trying.
Yeah, no, it was real fun to watch you, and I really hope. Is there a plan to involve you, or do you? You probably don't know, but is there a plan to involve you more in the run game?
Well, we'll have to find out next week, boys.
Yeah, as you go into Easter, or rather, as you guys have Eastern come in next week, you know what? I'm sure you guys don't look a week ahead, but you know, obviously you guys have history with Eastern. You know, what kind of week are you looking forward to as far as conditioning and everything is concerned?
I think we're pretty well set. Part of my language, but we're gonna go kick Eastern's ass, boys.
We like to hear that. We like to hear that. Well, congratulations, Jonathan. Phenomenal game. Go ahead and give it over to Alex.
I got you. Thank you.
Yep. All right, coming in now is our Legacy Images player of the game, Alex Cravens. Alex,
hello.
You got us?
Yeah, I do.
Congratulations on your 2 touchdown runs. Just giving you the information that you were our Legacy Images player of the game for, I believe, the 3rd time this year.
I appreciate it. I'm thankful. I'm so thankful.
Yeah, you're having a phenomenal year, and again, getting those 2 touchdowns. I mean, I asked Jonathan. I mean, what was said in the locker room, because you guys came out in that second half with so much more fire than you had in that whole first half.
I think we all just believed in ourselves. You know, we get in there. I thought everyone was maybe just a little bit down. You know, we're down 7. You know, players came through. We came up as leaders. Coaches came up. They helped us a lot. You know, they just got us ready to go and go out there and compete.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch again in that whole second half. I mean, you guys came out, that first drive took almost or right around 6.5 minutes off the clock. And then really the defense also, you guys stepped up in a big way, only allowing 7 points, especially after that big play where Hartley went 80 yards. You know, you guys, you bent, but you didn't break. And, you know, while that makes it a little sweaty when you're watching it, I'm sure it's gratifying for you guys to make sure that they don't cross that goal line.
Oh, yeah, it was great. Our defense stepped up big, you know. Number 4, he's a great player, man. He was so fast. You know, but our defense came out big, and we did what we needed to get done.
Yeah, you guys absolutely did. Real quick, I want to say happy birthday because we got tipped off that it's your birthday tomorrow.
Ooh,
happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
But, yeah, congratulations, man. Once again, our player of the game and 2 touchdown runs tonight. I mean, you're having a phenomenal year, and, yeah, just looking forward to Eastern. as you get ready for Eastern next week, we've got a history with Eastern, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a little bit more fired up as they come into town?
Oh yeah, I hate these guys. If I had to pick one team that I just wish would off the face of the planet, be these guys. I don't like them. I don't like them.
All right. Well, be sure to bring that kind of passion next week.
Oh yeah.
So thank you, Alex. We'll see you next week. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
So the Blackhawks defeat the Oracles 21-7. For myself, for Nick Doty, for all of our sponsors, we appreciate everyone for tuning in tonight. We will see you guys next Friday at home as the Blackhawks take on Eastern. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good night, everybody.